Today we are growing hair. Hey, what's up? It's me, Tara Marie. Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. Today I'm giving you my five ultimate tips to grow your hair. I've been using these tips my whole life and it's been working for me. My hair is about to my waist length, and if I pull it down it goes a little bit past my waistline. So if you want to see these 5 tips, make sure you watch until the end of the video so that you can get all 5. So let's go. But wait a second before you do. To show me that you want to see more hair videos, please hit the subscribe button and also hit the like button so I know to keep doing these hair videos and to keep giving you what the people want. Number 5, trim your hair. Trim your hair. Trimming your hair is super important for making sure that your hair remains healthy enough to retain the growth, because if you have split ends, if you have dry, crusty ends, your hair is not going to be able to grow, it's just going to break. So it's growing, but it's not retaining the length, so it's really pointless. So make sure that you're giving yourself a trim. I personally don't trim my hair every month like I'm supposed to, but you know, just make sure that if your ends are starting to look a little crusty and a little, you know, deprived of life, go ahead and take some scissors and just give them a quick little trim and you'll be good to go. Tip number 4, keep your scalp clean. As curly girls, we put a lot of products into our hair and we do not want that building up on our scalp and suffocating our hair follicles, or just like, please let me breathe, let me breathe. So keep your scalp clean. Make sure that you are cleansing your hair once you start to feel it get a little gunky, a little greasy up there. You can do that every couple of weeks, or depending on if you get a little bit of more buildup quicker than other people. Really play that by ear and really pay attention to your hair and your scalp and seeing when is the best time to cleanse for you. Me personally, I cleanse my hair maybe a little bit more than once every other week, just because my hair can build up a little bit faster, and when I'm scrubbing my hair I can see everything coming off, so I really try to make sure that my scalp is cleansed. And to do that you can use your co-wash while you're regular, if you wash your hair once a week, whatever it is that you do, co-wash, and then once every other week or so use that shampoo and that cleansing product to really like get in there. I've also heard that some people do the apple cider vinegar scalp treatment to help degunk their scalp and help get everything nice and clean that way also. Tip number 3, use thick hair ties. Thick hair ties are your friend. So if you're using these skinny little hair ties on all of your thick, breakage prone hair, then like I said, you're making yourself even more prone to breakage, which will hurt your growth. It'll hurt, you know, all the work that you've been doing to grow your hair, help your hair retain it and get those really thick hair ties. Or you can get the satin, like the old school 90s hair scrunchies. Use those because they will be nice to your hair. It also won't ruin your wash and go, so it's a 2-in-1 here. So it helps you look good and it helps your hair be healthy. So get a pack of thick hair ties or get a pack of satin scrunchies and replace everything else and move along. Tip number 2, rice water. So I did an entire video on rice water and rice water treatment and the benefits of it. It has a ton of benefits like vitamins, antioxidants, and so on and so forth. I have a whole video going more in depth into it. I'll put it up in the iCard up here, but you can go ahead and check that out if you want to see how I make my rice water and to learn a little bit more about it and the uses for it. But basically, using the rice water is great for retaining your length, strengthening your hair, because it does have a little bit of protein. If you have a low porosity, I wouldn't do this too much because protein can make your hair feel hard. But if you're on the high porosity side, such as myself, you can do the rice water treatment more often to help strengthen your bonds and your hair and help, you know, retain everything that's going on in there. I also have a video on how to tell your hair porosity and I will put that in the iCard up here as well, and I'll also link them all in the description box below. But rice water is another great way to try to increase the overall health of your hair and the retention, for length retention and growth. So that is tip number 2. Tip number 1. So I did a little bit of a combo here. So I have no heat and moisture. This is deep conditioning. So my little combo number 1 tip here with no heat. I have not straightened my hair in almost a year, and I can tell that from when I started my hair journey for natural hair, when I stopped straightening it, to now, my hair has probably grown like 3 inches compared to how it was growing when I would straighten it all the time. So definitely using little to no heat will be good for you, because it'll help reduce the amount of split ends, which will reduce the amount of times you have to cut your hair, which will then make your, because like the lesser times you need to trim your hair, the longer time your hair will have to grow. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? More growth time, less trim time means more hang time. And then for the second part of this number 1 tip, deep conditioning. Deep conditioning will keep your hair moisturized, which again ties back to keeping your hair strong, keeping it healthy, and keeping it happy. And happy hair will definitely grow. For my deep conditioners, I like to use the Curls Blueberry Bliss, and then I also really like the Kinky Curly Stellar Strands deep conditioner. Shea Moisture has a couple that have protein, and that you can use that as well. Again, if you're high porosity, you can use it more often than your low porosity people, but protein can help strengthen your bonds a little bit in your hair, make it a little bit stronger as well as moisture from the deep conditioning treatment. So doing that once a week, I recommend at least once a week to deep condition, just to make sure, you know, it keeps your, and not only for length, but it just keeps your curls looking vibrant, keeps your hair soft, and just keeps everything nice and healthy and happy. So those are my top 5 hair growth tips I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. And again, if you did, please hit the subscribe button and hit that like button. And to see some of my other looks, you can go check me out on my Instagram at Beauty by Tara Marie. And I upload every Tuesday and Thursday, so make sure you hit that bell notification so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. And I'll catch you later this week. Bye.